Yo, what's going on YouTube and welcome back to Go Lion Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and today we are taking a look at an interesting trade rumor out in Arizona, and it also involves the St. Louis Blues. Yes, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. We're looking at something kind of interesting around Jakob Chychrun, as Jakob Chychrun's name has been kind of swirling here in training camp and going into the preseason, and that's kind of carried over now, and we're looking at a spot where he could end up going to St. Louis. But what's the return from the St. Louis Blues to the Arizona Coyotes? And that's a little bit interesting, so we're going to go over that today. So this is the current rumor. Again, this is all rumor. It's not confirmed, but these are interesting reports we've been starting to hear about around the St. Louis Blues and the Arizona Coyotes. And the first one is Torey Krug's name has reportedly been involved in Jakob Chychrun rumors. Would he fit well in Arizona? There has been reports recently that the St. Louis Blues have been linked to the Coyotes defenseman Chychrun, and a name that has popped up in numerous different rumors includes Blues defenseman Torey Krug. Despite being linked to the Coyotes, Krug was recently interviewed by Jim Thomas of the St. Louis Today, and he stated that he is not worried about the recent connections to the Chychrun rumors. So, kind of what we're hearing basically is Torey Krug's name is maybe being out there. Now, I think that it is for the price of Jakob Chychrun. He definitely fits the mold of a Craig Berube defenseman, does Jakob Chychrun. This would definitely be a kind of a power move, though, by the Blues, kind of going that direction, getting rid of a guy that's in the core to get younger. It's not a bad move, but it's definitely a bold move. From the Coyote side of things, I'm not really sure this makes sense for them. You'd think they'd want more prospects and draft picks, because that seems to be the model for the team, considering they don't want to take on contracts. So it is a little bit interesting to see that is on the table for them. Now, again, I think the only way this trade could work is if they took on a Torey Krug-esque contract, because of the fact that the Blues just don't have that much cap space. It's going to be difficult for them to get under the cap floor, under the cap ceiling, if they just take on Chychrun's contract for draft picks and prospects. It's not going to work. So, kind of an interesting report. We've been hearing a lot of stuff around Chychrun here over really the last year and a half now. So, I'm kind of taking this with a grain of salt, but it is something that, at the very least, you have to consider. Guys, another thing with Chychrun, and this is why, everybody says, why is Chychrun's name out there? He wasn't even that good last year. Jakob Chychrun's contract ends in 2025. He's 24 years old and making $4.6 million per season. So for what he provides as really a top four defenseman, you could argue even top pairing defenseman, he's making less than $5 million per season. A lot of teams will be interested in that, and that's really the big draw for Jakob Chychrun. He has no modified trade clause attachments, nothing like that, so he doesn't have really any say on where he gets traded. But you'd have to think that the Blues would probably be a good fit in terms of one of the better fits in the league for him. I think the Blues are definitely toward the top of that list. Guys, let me know what you think down below. What do you think of these rumors? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.